Good morning. I'm Doyle, and I practice vulnerability by singing one of my songs at. It's a healing song. They're healing songs, and I sing them at the emotional depth at which they were meant to be expressed. And I also do it now with creative expression. I've added, like, I'm. I don't know. I can't explain that right now, I guess. So we'll talk about that in another video, I guess. But anyway, today's song, I talk about the song a little bit, and then I sing it, I record it, and then I post the video. And this is how I've been shown to heal my vulnerability. And it's actually been working, which is really cool to see it show up in my life, where I'm like, I have courage to show up authentically in my relationships. Yeah, it's like a whole new experience. I think I might have been a narcissist. I don't know, but I mean, I was definitely an empath. But empaths are just the other side of a coin of a narcissist. But I'm no expert in this, like, academically. I am a effing expert in it experientially. So that's where I get my credentials. Yeah, I was a super empath on my way to narcissism. And then my world just like dissolved in an instant 4 years ago, 3.5 to 4 years ago. It was like a 6-month period where just everything in my world just started poof, 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 drop, like until there was nothing left. That's not true, but that was my perception of what was happening. There was nothing left. That's not the truth, but that is something I believed about the situation at the time. That was real for me at the time. But anyway, so that was a little bunny trail. Let's get back to today's song, which is called Verbal Abuse. Now, originally, I wrote this song to talk about the relationships I was experiencing with the men in my life. How they were verbally abusive. It just had always been that way. I hadn't known really anything different consciously, So I wrote this song about that. Well, then after I wrote the song, I experienced verbal abuse in 2 other forms. This verbal abuse was from men, like intimate relationship men, father, husband, boyfriends. Oh, Then I went on to experience verbal abuse. Internally, like my own, like me telling myself bad things about myself, like me abusing myself verbally and having to like catch that and change that and realizing, oh my gosh, like it was actually a mirror that these men, well, no, not really. I mean, the first man, I guess, conditioned it in me, and then the rest of the men after that mirrored it back to me. I don't know how that works, whatever. But my point is, then the third experience I've had of this is I've watched it unfold in somebody else. The same experience. They're going through it right now, where they have that internal verbal abuse. That's what they're going through right now, and I'm watching it happen. I don't know what to do. I haven't been led to do anything. I've asked Spirit, for guidance. Anyway, it's a shitty experience, and this talks about that. Talks about that experience and what it takes to like overcome it. addicted to anxiety, this high intensity relationship. It nearly took all of me when I awoke to find I am safe and I still have a choice. I needn't feel the terror of that condescending voice. I am worth it, and so are both my boys. Where's the honor tolerating such disturbing noise? Evicted from reality, this cold illusion was my savior, but it kept me from clarity till I awoke to find I am safe and I still have a choice. I needn't feel the terror of that condescending voice. I am worth it, and so are both my boys. Where's the honor tolerating such disturbing noise? Freedom's not free, it has a price. You must be willing to sacrifice dreams and illusions that you hold tight, and kiss goodbye what you thought was right. I am safe and I still have a choice. I needn't feel the terror of that condescending voice. I am worth it, and so are both my boys. Where's the honor tolerating